Back with another comic book review. This is Johnny Quest number 1 that came out last week. Cover A, yet again, another Dynamite book. Now, before I get into this, I just want to say if you haven't read the Free Comic Book Day book, you probably shouldn't read this first. But you could. Now, you could. I just feel like if you get that Free Comic Book Day book, you get a little more value out of this one. Not that it really changes too much. Anyway, they're washed up on an island, and the island is where they live. The interesting part about that is actually that there's this like weird time paradox going on, and yeah, Dr. Quest figures it out with the race. Johnny and Haji are exploring, and whenever they're exploring, they see the gravestones of both Dr. Quest and Race. They meet back, and there's a bunch of droids out there. And while Haji ends up getting a droid kill, things get a little crazy. Dr. Quest puts up this like big satellite. And yeah, this is looking very interesting. So some like time stuff. There's a villain in between all this that's like talking about what's going on. So they're actually being set up in this book. So hopefully we get to see some good things here. Honestly, I think it's a sleeper. In no shape or form am I gonna say this is the most amazing book I've ever read when it comes to what's coming out currently. Of course, I'm gonna say Space Ghost, Powerpuff Girls, they destroyed Johnny Quest. I'm sorry. This one, I feel like this one is a solid read compared to the two in one way. It's just the wordage that they use. It can bring me in a little better. So I'm enjoying this Johnny Quest plotline at least. I've heard that a lot of the plot lines are kind of bland, but we got to see, guys. So this is my rating. Nice short and sweet today. 7.5 out of 10. And that's pretty much saying this is like a C plus tier book. A lot of these books are going to be C plus. They're dynamite. That's the sad thing. People will be buying these just for the covers. I will say this at least, at the very least. Not a lot of people picked this up, and I think that it didn't deserve that. I do think it deserves a chance. So take a chance on it. That's all I gotta say. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are. What did you think about Johnny Quest number 1 or the Free Comic Book Day version? You know what I mean? Like the little preview story. If you read that, you know what you're getting yourself into. It's interesting. That's how I feel about it. It's interesting. Anyway, guys, hope you stay safe, and as always, peace.